Hi, it's Leanne from the Fibre Factory with another video for spinners in the UK marketplace. This is going to be a continuation of the video that got eaten by YouTube. So we're going to start from where that one finished. We have the fleece in the water, hot water. It's been in for about 10 minutes and I can show you just how mucky that water is. Press that down like that. So what we're going to do now is gather this fleece up, give it a squeeze, don't wring it. I'm just going to pop that to the side there. Just have a quick check. See, we've got everything out. You can see just how mucky that water is. Right, I'm going to let that out, excuse the noise. I'm going to give it a quick swish. I'm going to run another bowl of water, same temperature, so hot. Putting nothing in it, it's just going to be a sink of plain hot water. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop that fleece back in and we're going to rinse it, get rid of all the soapy residue. While that fills up, I've got some over here that also needs rinsing. So we'll pop it all in together. Then what I'm going to show you is how to go from this stage. So you've washed your fleece, you're going to rinse your fleece. We're going to go straight on to dyeing your fleece with food colouring. Nice and safe. You do it in your kitchen using your kitchen dishes, and you can get, as you can see, some really deep, intense colours. That's enough water. Let's just pop this fleece back in, just open it out a little bit like that. Ow, that is very hot water. I'm going to pop this in as well. So we're going to leave that just to soak and get rid of all those bubbles and soapy residue that's going to be left on the fleece. So once that's sat for another 10 minutes or so, we'll come back and we'll go on from there. Right, so it's been sitting for a little while now and I think it's done enough. So I'm just going to pull this back. You can see the water is clean. It's not dirty water. So we know we've got all the muck out. So that's it soaked. Now what I'm going to do, because we're going to go, I'm going to show you how to then dye it. So from this stage, what I like to do is grab my bottle of white vinegar and give it a slug. Pop a slug of vinegar in there and just let that work its magic. That's going to help set the colour that we're going to use, and it is simply going to be normal food colouring onto the fibre. And I've got a normal dish that can go into the microwave. So once that's had its moment, what I do is I take my jug and I take some of that water. Not a huge amount, doesn't really matter, just some. And we're going to take some of this fleece, just going to pull some of it out, give it a squeeze, and I'm just going to lay it out into this dish. Now you have to excuse me because my tripod, I've lost a leg, so it's a bit wobbly when I put it down, so I'm having to hold it, so excuse my one-handed. Now I'm just giving the fleece a shake just to open it out a little bit. Probably going to put a bit less than that in, just move some over there a little bit. So here we have our fleece once again in the dish. we're going to take our vinegar water and pour it over, not too much. Give that a press. Let's see where we're at. That's pretty good. Tiny drop more. Right, now I've got a silver spoon yellow, oops, which I'm going to squirt over. I've also got some natural yellow food colouring. I'm not sure who this one is by. Just so we can see if there is a difference in the yellows. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay. So we've got that in like that. Let's give it a press. One seems slightly orangier than the other. We will see. Just put that down. That should meld its way through nicely. Pop a little bit more of that one in. That one seems nice and strong. Okay, so we've got the colour in. Cover it in cling film and we'll pop it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. So my microwave is a 900 watt, so adjust your timings accordingly. I'll pop this in the microwave, we'll come back and we'll see what this one looks like. Okay, it's been 2.5 minutes. I've just taken this out of the microwave and already I can see that it is a much better colour. Trying to stay back so you don't huff up. So yeah, that's looking much nicer. Let me skewer. Still plenty of yellow in that water. So I'm not gonna, there's no need to add any more because we've still got plenty to be absorbed. It's just gently give that, you don't want to be really using your moving your fleece around because obviously it's hot and it will felt. We don't want that. We want to be able to make something with this. But you can actually see the distinct difference between the two different yellows, which is quite interesting. Get all that bit down. Little fibres. We're going to cover it up again. I'm going to pop it back in the microwave for another 2.5 minutes. Actually looks a little bit like scrambled egg from this angle. So 2.5 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, we're another 2.5 minutes done. Let's, wow. Look how good that colour is. That's really quite strong. There is a little bit of colour still left in the water. Not a huge amount, but there is still some. So I'm going to give it another 2.5 minute burst in the microwave. And then that will be it done. Yeah, another 2.5 minutes in the microwave. Come back and we'll see what happens next. So here's our yellow after we have taken it out of the microwave. I've let it go completely cold. So this is cold. And now I'm going to rinse it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour on just some cold tap water. Good, nothing in it. There's nothing coming out of there. That water isn't turning yellow at all. can see the water is remaining nice and clear, which means all of that has been absorbed. So I'm going to give it a squeeze. Put it to the side. Let's get rid of that dish. Put it in the sink. And because we've got such a small amount of fibre here, I'm just going to take some kitchen paper, pop it on the kitchen paper, fold it over a couple of times, and just blot the excess water out. And there we go. Nice, bright, yellow fleece dyed with food colouring. So if I pop this with the red, good colours. And here's the fibre we started with. Now I'd be really pleased with that. I am really pleased with that. And this is what you can achieve with food colouring at home with your normal kitchen stuff. No harsh chemicals, no nothing, safe to do with the kids. Obviously, you must be very, very careful when taking the dishes out of the microwave because they are extremely hot. When you take that cling film off, that steam can burn. So if you are doing this with children, make sure that you, as the adult, take care of that. But you can get really strong, bright, vibrant colours. So there is no need, when you're starting out with fibre, to have to worry about expensive outlay. This is the Friesland fleece that I got from Chantry Fibres from Carol Marshall. It was really inexpensive. I'd never tried the fibre before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And you know what? It's so versatile. I use it to blend with many other fibres because it gives a strength and it gives a bounce. It's really great. It dyes brilliantly with food colouring. Give it a try, and if it doesn't work out, over dye it with something different, using a different colour. Blend your colours, have fun with it. For a few pounds you can get many colour food colourings, some fleece. Go for it, give it a try, got nothing to lose.